Hello viewers, we are here again at Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan TV. It's Monica Manana from Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan TV. Today we are in Doncaster with Mr Tongai Chinyerere from the ZimPosition Sheffield. It's a Zimbabwean community group that is in Sheffield. How are you, Mr Chinyerere?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for meeting with us today. Okay, so Mr. Chinyerere, what made you and the ZimPosition community group inquire about the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan?
First and foremost, I think it was a work in progress from our own club. We, as a club, we seem to gather so many times. There is one of us departed from this world, or else we seem to gather when there's a party, celebrating and everything like that. But as we are together, we do discuss things which does happen within day-to-day part of our lives, and this question of having a pot, some kind of a pot, whereby we can save some money in case of if one of us, does depart. Has been always circulating within the club. And so when we heard about you guys, it was an opportunity not to miss each and every member. People were just up for it.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you and your family have joined then?
Oh, indeed, yes.
And since you joined with your family, what difference has it made to your everyday life?
To be honest, it does give some kind of security. You tend
yes.
in such a way.
Yes.
Because when the day comes, we're not going to miss the day. The day's going to come. It's there in the horizon.
Yes.
When the day comes, you're not going to give a burden to people, who are still alive. You're not going to give a burden to your family.
That's right. So
at the moment, we are we are settled.
Wonderful.
We are just waiting for the day. It's going to come. That's one. There's no two ways about it. So, it's something which, when you don't have that kind of a policy on day-to-day living, you're thinking like,
yeah,
and you can't save the money. You will save the money today. You've got maybe 3, 4, 5 grand in your account. Something happened back home. Someone died. You need to send the money back home, and then you have to go and get it from the savings again. So it's some kind of savings which we know is there when the time comes.
Have you had any situation where somebody had to make a claim?
Yes. Unfortunately, one of our members, who happened to be the former chairman of the club,
right,
lost his mother-in-law back home in Zimbabwe. And thank God he's the only guy in the club who managed to cover for his own parents, his own in-laws as well, which is still a challenge to me. And so when it happened, then straight away I think they contacted you guys, and he rang me after the funeral of Mike, and I was like, you know what? True to their words, within 24 hours we got the help we deserved, and everything just went well.
So, as a chairman of a community group, particularly within the Zimbabwean community, what would you advise other chairpersons in your position in Zimbabwean community groups? What would you advise them in terms of financial planning, especially in matters of death, because it is considered a taboo area where people hardly ever want to talk about?
My advice to other chairpersons within the Zimbabwe community, I think, is just to encourage their members to be part and parcel of this blessed organization. Not to chairpersons only, as individuals, as Zimbabweans as well. It's vital to join such a plan, because that's the only way and that's the only deal in town, and you have your dignity.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon, Mr. Chinyerere. It's a pleasure having spent a time with Mr. Chinyerere, the chairperson of ZimPosition Sheffield. As you've heard for yourselves, people take the situation seriously, because death is real. Death is untimely, and death will knock at your door when you least expect it. Community groups, You heard for yourself. He's advised members in his community group, and it paid off in the end. One of their members lost his mother-in-law, not even his child, not even his wife, but a mother-in-law. Wow, this policy is definitely the one to go for to cover your families and your loved ones. Thank you so much, viewers, for watching.